Joining us today in the city of joy, Calcutta, is scientist, entrepreneur, and poet Sadaf Saaz. She's in town for the literature festival Kalam, which means pen in Bengali. Born in the United States and raised in the UK to expat Bangladeshis, Sadaf returned with her family to Bangladesh when she was a teenager, finishing high school there. She came back to the United Kingdom to study molecular biology at the University of Cambridge. Choosing differently than many of her peers after graduation, she decided to move back to Bangladesh, this time on her own terms. She got married, became an entrepreneur, and started cultivating her serious interest in poetry, publishing a book of poems entitled Sari Reams. Through passionate verse, she confronts the many injustices inflicted on women in Bangladesh, while expressing her great love for the country, the natural environment, and its people. Today she's marketing director of Sitco Apparels and co-founder of Hay Festival Dhaka. We begin the conversation talking about her cultural journey.
Well, it's an interesting, I guess, history. My father actually went to England when he was 18. Went to University of Cambridge, and actually he was at St Xavier's College here,
Oh, really?
where
Okay.
he was in Calcutta for a while, where he met my mother. And so I grew up in Cambridge, but my father was visiting America as a visiting scholar, and so I was born in Princeton.
Okay.
But he always had a dream to come back
Right.
to this part of the world, and Chittagong in Bangladesh. So I did move to Chittagong when I was 16 for the first time, which was, it was a complete culture shock. And in the deep end, I went to a Bangla medium school, and I didn't know Bangla properly. So I learned it. I had to learn it pretty fast because I love talking.
And how did you cope with that?
Of course, there's a side of you that there's a personal side of you that, that's when you start writing poetry and other things. Although I did start from when I was younger in the UK.
Yes.
And I loved writing, and that was a kind of personal catharsis. And I also, I tried to adjust. I tried to come to terms with the fact that I was here to stay.
You were at Cambridge and you studied molecular biology.
Yes, that's right. In fact, when I was, when I was growing up, the two subjects that I loved was English Lit and biology.
Right.
And maybe it's because I love the story. I love the story of how we've come to be. I love the story of how developments happens at the molecular level.